I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Come the motherfucking digits. I pull it with a lemon. Not cause she ain't living. It's just...
Hey y'all, it's me Prettywitty 77 and welcome back to another edition of the Deep Condish, where we deep condition our hair together weekly while we get caught up on hip hop and pop culture, what happened through the week. So let's condition together. Grab your conditioner, sis. Let me know in the comments, what are you conditioning with this week? Yeah, why do I feel like we just hit New Year's and I feel like the month, I was gonna say the year, sis, nah, we ain't gonna rush through it like that. I feel like the month is almost up. I don't know, where did it go? But you know, we're gonna kick this thing off right like we kick it off every week with the fist pump news. Let's see what happened positive in this week. First of all, I want to say, well, I want to give a congratulations to Mr. Kanye West on the birth of his third child. It's a girl, and they decided to name her Chicago. Yeah. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, you know, I don't have to name my children that, you know, like that's their thing. But their first child is named Northwest. They have a son. Oh, if y'all want to know what I'm deconditioning with, please check the description box. But they have a son in which they named Saint West. And now they have a little girl, baby girl named Chicago West. I mean, I see the theme, but what bothers me is he didn't even grow up on the west side of Chicago. So when I hear Chicago West, it's like at least be from the west side, but I think he's from the south side, right? Anywho, congratulations on his child. I want to also give a congrats to Lupita. Lupita, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she's supposed to be coming out with a children's book in which is supposed to promote positive self-image in children. So that's great because, you know, growing up when we was reading all these books, we didn't really see a lot of ourselves. So it's really dope that, you know, she's deciding to do this. I ain't really got no kids, but I guess I could get it for like my nieces or nephews, but I feel like they too old. They ain't too old, they just too grown. But anyway, shout out to her. Also shout out to Angela Rye. She's supposed to be executive producer, and she's supposed to be the host of Primetime BET. BET finna have a news, y'all, news show, which I feel like, granted, how some news stations be like Fox, they put out what they want to put out. I feel like BET should have been had their own news, because it's so much stuff that's not even the whole story is shared on other news stations and stuff. So I feel like we should have been had our own, because so we can know the truth. Because the real, I don't say the real news, but the news that has been reporting a long time, like CNN, Fox, they're gonna let you know what they want you to know. So I feel like, yeah, it'll be a big move for BET. And Angela Rye, I love her, y'all. Like, Angela, my cousin in my head, like, yes. Also, shout out to my girl Tiffany Haddish. She is the new face of Groupon. I can't think if I told y'all this already, but I don't think I did. Shout out to her. I recently listened to her audiobook a couple of days ago. Finished it all in about 24 hours or less. It was hilarious. Like, I feel like some books you can read, but other books you just need to listen to them, because, you know, her voice and just how, I don't know, it was so funny, y'all. But I don't know, some people might not think she's funny, but that's my girl. She ready. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, then you obviously don't know Tiffany or read the book, or she got a tour called She Ready Too. But anyway, shout out to my sis. I think that pretty much concludes fist pump news. Next, we're moving right on to the mess of the of the show. I'm calling this a show. The mess of the video. A mess. Okay. So first of all, why y'all little cousin Kodak Black going back to jail again? I feel like this man, every couple of months, he in some kind of trouble. But this time, I feel like he's more serious. He's been hit. Not that y'all really care. Well, some of y'all might be a little younger. But I'm going to report this because I'm just am. So, Kodak Black, he got hit with 7 felonies. Possession of firearm, drug possession, weapon possession. One of the possessions was like child neglect because he was on, I think, Instagram Live or some kind of live stream, and he was waving the gun around and the baby was in the background. So yeah, sit with it, Kodak. I don't even know how to pronounce this man's real name, y'all, but sit with it, Kodak, because you earned that one. You earned that one. I don't know what went on in your other cases, but this one was crazy. I feel like a piece of hair on my arm, y'all. Y'all probably be thinking I'm crazy, but yeah, so that's what happened with him. Now this is what I want to talk about. So I'm not sure if y'all seen a video from Monique. Monique, you know, Monique that played the Precious. Monique that was in the Parkers, on the Parker show. Monique that was in, yeah, I said Precious. What else she in? The comedian Monique. Big girl, lost weight, you know, got fine on y'all. Huh. Yeah. So Monique put out a video a couple of days ago saying, hey y'all, it's Monique. I want y'all to join me in boycotting Netflix because they offered to pay me $500,000 for a comedy special, and she don't think it's fair because they offered Dave Chappelle and Amy Schreiber. I don't know how to say the girl's name. I don't even know how she is. All I know is she's a Caucasian woman. Okay, so they offered her in the Mills. They offered Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock as well in the Mills, and they're only offering her $500,000. So she a little salty or whatever, and she want us to boycott, stick with her and boycott Netflix. So y'all, I don't know. I understand where Monique is coming from, but I feel like for us to boycott Netflix, like the whole Netflix, is kind of it's a stretch, sis. And I totally get that she's saying they pay men more, basically, in the real world. Men get paid more for everything. A woman can be working alongside them and still get paid less for doing the same thing. Cool, I get it. Caucasian people get paid on a scale higher than anybody who is black. Proven fact. Generally speaking, I get it, sis. So I guess she feels like they're discriminating against her because she's black and a woman. That's what I got from it. She didn't say that, but this is what I feel like I'm getting from the story, sis. So, okay. I just feel like it's a stretch because, like, they are offering you money. Like, they could have offered a special to anybody, but they chose to offer it to you. Even though you can pay like half, more than half less, y'all get what I'm saying, than other comedians. A lot of people saying they don't feel like the Amy lady is funny. I still don't know who she is. All I know is when I see her name, it's not attached to good stuff. Dave Chappelle, he's a comedian. He's a legend. Chris Rock got a lot of stripes. Monique, I'm not sure what she's doing these days. I heard that Oprah had blacklisted her. But besides all that, I just feel like us boycotting the whole Netflix, I feel like it's a stretch. I feel like either you take the money or you can speak out on it, but you take the money or move on. If you don't want to do it for less, like, move on. Let me give you a perfect example of that. Tracy Ellis Ross, you know, the lady who plays on Blackish, the mom, right? She is going in on the network because she's getting paid less than the husband that plays on the show. I believe his name is Anthony Anderson. He's getting paid like less than half of what he getting paid or whatever. So you know what she's doing? She has decided either they're gonna pay her more, or she's not gonna be featured in that many shows, or she just gonna decide to just do guest appearances every now and then. But she isn't telling us to boycott the show because she's getting paid less. You know what I mean? Like, she just handle her business. You want to pay me? You don't want to pay me what I want? Okay, cool. Well, don't put me in all the episodes, you know? And that's cool. But then she wouldn't say, don't watch Blackish. I'm a woman. They not paying me this, and that next to my male counterpart. Nope. She just said, listen, either we're going to do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. But I just feel like, handle your business or keep it moving. I want to know y'all opinion on this, because I feel like everybody's going to have different opinions, and that's okay. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to be, you know, all in your panties all in a bunch. I knew I was going to drop something. I can't ever do anything right. But anyways, yeah, I want to know y'all opinion on that. I'm not sure y'all want to hear about Rick Ross and his baby mama drama, because he always got some drama going on, and I don't know. It's a headache. But if we want to go ahead and move towards the witty listens of the week, what I've been listening to. Now, I've really been jamming the Rihanna and N.E.R.D, the Lemon. That's a good gym song, y'all. So if y'all be in the gym, it really get me motivated. They be like, bouncing around. I be eating them squats, y'all. Like, also, Drake came out with 2 songs. I guess he's working on the project, and he released some singles. God's Plan, really smooth, classic Drake. Okay, sis. Another one is that I discovered while in the gym, Lil Uzi Vert. He has a song on his latest project called Loaded, and I don't know, it just amps me up when I'm in the gym, like loaded. I just be, girl, yes, I'll be getting my life. But anyways, that's it for we listens. What y'all been listening to? If you follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, use the hashtag witty listens, and let me know what you've been listening to. You can post a track, you can just put it in the comments. Like, I need to know what you're listening to, sis, so I can listen to it. Okay, anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning into this week of let's start that over. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this week's Deep Condish. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you here again on next week. Peace.
But every day